and I want to talk about the message, have you ever loved somebody? And when I was thinking about this message, all I could hear is a guy that is like, man, have you ever loved somebody? Like, you know, the name of this beat by Money Boy Mint. Money Bag Mont. Okay, I am so sorry, I screwed that all up. Okay, but it's called Side B, right? But when I get out of this message, it's like, you know, a guy that has a girl that's a friend, and this girl that's a friend he may go to, he may talk to about his problems with, you know, maybe him and his girl is kind of into it. You know how it be. It's like, you know, when you into it with your girl or your guy, you go to somebody and you talking to that somebody, you know, trying to express your feelings, like, man, you know, maybe my girl don't understand, or maybe my guy don't understand, you know, they just don't understand. And this, you know, person, right, that he is with is like kind of trying to convince him, like, you know, you should just forget about your girl, or your girl is not good enough for you, or, you know what I'm saying, that girl is not up to par for you, or you can find better, you can do better, you know, I'm just letting you know, right? And this guy is kind of listening to all these different things that this female is saying and that this female is telling him, but at the same time, in the back of his brain, you know, he's just like, look, no, like, I love my girl, like, I didn't come over here, or I didn't like come to get advice so you could convince me to leave my girl. I came over here just to vent. And honestly, like, I know that you like me. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get this feeling that, you know, a guy likes you, or you know a girl likes you, even though they're not your girl, and they kind of wish they was your girl or something like that, but you just know something's up with that. So that was kind of what I was saying, and he just had to be honest with the girl, like, look, girl, you know what I'm saying, I know you look good, I know, you know what I'm saying, your body might be knocking the boots, but you just simply ain't my girl, you know what I'm saying, like, my girl has held me down, my girl has been there for me, you know what I'm saying, throughout thick and thin, you know, when I didn't have anything, and this is my girl, and this is who I want to be with, and dedicate myself to, you know, so, that was what I was talking about in this message. And it's like, the guy is kind of expressing, like, I know things is not always on the right accord, or I know things ain't right now, but that don't mean things can't get better. You know what I'm saying? As well, in this message, that is basically kind of what he was saying in this message. For have you ever loved somebody? And I feel like he was kind of talking about the girl, like, man, maybe you never really loved somebody like that. Maybe you never really cared about somebody like that. Maybe you never really was like that compassionate about somebody that you like, look, I'm not gonna go out and cheat on my person just because we are having some type of disagreements, you know, right now. I'm not gonna fall for the temptation of you, even though, you know, something in the back of my brain telling me I want to, but I'm not going to, because I know how special my girl is to me, right? And even if I could pick any girl in the world, I would still pick my girl. So it was just a message about being loyal to the person that you really do love, even if it's other people around you trying to convince you to not be loyal to the person that you love. Yeah, so that is kind of what this message was about. You know, it's like when you really do love somebody, no matter how many times you walk away from that person, you always come back to that person, because that person is like your weakness, and it's not like you want to find somebody else, and it's not nobody else's place to try to convince you to leave the person that you with. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had people out there that try to instigate or try to convince somebody else to leave their person? Like, that's how it is a lot nowadays, you know what I'm saying, especially with social media, especially with a lot of the platforms. You know, it's always somebody out here trying to instigate a breakup, instigate a situation in a relationship, trying to convince somebody else that, oh no, you need to be single. Oh no, you know what I'm saying, you need to not be with your person. You know what I'm saying? Instead of allowing somebody to leave their person on their own. You know, don't try to put yourself in a predicament where, you trying to force somebody to leave somebody, or you just trying to manipulate a relationship so somebody else can be single. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's people out here that actually want to see you single, actually want to see you not happy, actually not want to see you married, actually not want to see you, you know what I'm saying, go on and have kids. And some of them are genuinely coming from a genuine place, and they see something in the person that you're dealing with that you shouldn't really be dealing with, you know what I'm saying, maybe in an abuse aspect. But sometimes it's people that's just haters, right? You know what I'm saying, maybe they are not in a relationship, maybe they can't find a relationship, maybe they just are not fit for a relationship, and they want to make you not be happy in a relationship. So yeah, that's what I was kind of getting out of this message. And just the guy was so headstrong about loving his woman that he didn't allow another woman to come in. He didn't allow his own self to even hold him back, right? And that can go for a woman or for a man, to not allow your own self to hold you back, even though other people around you are trying to tell you, you know, no, you shouldn't be with him, no, you shouldn't be with her, no, you know, as well, because a lot of people would get off or a lot of people get off of seeing people's relationship break, right? And the only way that your relationship should break is if y'all break it, if y'all come to a conclusion in order to break it, and it's nobody else's place to, you know, instigate the breakup, which y'all, you know. So that is something that I'm coming up with too. Like, you know, you just gotta be careful, and you gotta be wise about who you listen to inside of a relationship. And if you are the person that is giving the advice to someone else, like, you just gotta understand, you gotta know, like, man, you know, this person will leave that person when they're ready to leave that person. And if